Take a look at this. A woman faints right onto the train track at a station in Madrid. Other commuters start waving at the train that's approaching fast, and you can see a police officer jump onto the tracks, carrying the woman to safety. The conductor of the train was able to stop in time. Now, a doctor happened to be waiting at that train stop, and he was able to help the woman before paramedics could arrive. Wow. The search is on this morning for robbers who stormed into the home of a New England Patriots player who happens to live in Colorado. The intruders held his family at gunpoint and stole 2 Super Bowl rings, among other items. This was at the home of defensive back Derek Martin. It happened while Martin was on the field in Foxborough playing in the AFC Championship game. The robbers managed to get away.
Suspects are going to be 2 black males in their 20s, 6-foot, heavy build, wearing black hoodies and masks. Stole some Super Bowl rings.
Aurora police say it's unclear if Martin's home was targeted specifically or was hit at random. Neighbors say it's too coincidental. Fortunately, nobody was hurt in this incident. At this point, police have not arrested anybody. By the way, Martin grew up in Denver and he attended Thomas Jefferson High School. He says he was tired and fell asleep at the wheel. Security video shows what happened next. A minivan slams into a Dodge Durango parked on East Colfax near Oneida. The Durango hits a Grand Cherokee, which hits a Taurus. Those cars were parked in front of Hotchkiss Auto Repair.
So you can imagine that nightmare of calling the customer, maybe they're ready for a heavy estimate, and instead you got to tell them that their car has been not just wrecked, but total.
Ooh, that's bad news. Police ticketed Jesus Gutierrez Gaitan for careless driving and for no proof of insurance. They say it does not appear that he was under the influence. Now, we first learned about this story from a 7 News viewer. If you have a story idea, remember to log on to thedenverchannel.com to send us a tip or call us at 303-832-7777. 7 News also is looking into a disturbing crime in Larimer County. A sniper takes aim at a donkey, killing the beloved pet. 7 News photojournalist Major King talked with the family, and now they're desperate for some answers.
Hi, Tuck. Hi, buddy.
He's a 6-year-old miniature donkey named Tucker, who likes to be touched, likes to run, likes to play.
They have excellent memories. They kept the coyotes off the property. They kept the grasslands down.
There goes one.
They would be Tucker and his sister, Caitlin.
There goes the other.
This is home video of them taken just a couple months ago.
We're very close to our animals. I mean, the donkeys were our companions. You know, they were joyful and they were lovely and they were fun to watch.
But that all changed suddenly and violently December 21st.
I knew right away, well, she was lying right there and she was cold. Somebody was either in that little opening right there or in that little opening right there. And Caitlin got shot once straight through the chest and once up through the neck.
Shot not once, but twice with a high-powered rifle from a county road. And what Bobby Watson says next might surprise you.
I don't want to see this person punished. I would like them to understand what they took away, that sense of peace. And some of the beauty of this valley is gone. Just to say, would you think twice? Don't do this again. Don't do this again. Because anger doesn't get you anything.
Right now, there are no suspects in the shooting. Larimer County Sheriff's investigators tell Bobby the best hope to solve this case is if the shooter tells someone else what happened and that person comes forward. Lance Armstrong's former fiancée, Sheryl Crow, says she knew what he was doing and urged Armstrong to come clean about his doping activities. The singer now is talking about what she knew. Crow's interview is going to appear on tonight's installment of Entertainment Tonight. Crow reportedly was named in 2 affidavits against Armstrong brought by the wife of former teammate Frankie Andreu. Armstrong and Crow were engaged before parting ways in 2006. It was nearly 15 years ago that a young man named Matthew Shepard was brutally attacked near Laramie, Wyoming. He died 5 days later at Poodle Valley Hospital in Fort Collins. His case raised awareness about anti-gay hate crimes and changed laws. Today, Matthew's mother talks with Katie Couric about how she helped change public perception and the lead investigator in Matthew's case.
Because 15 years ago, it was a much different world than it is right now. Acceptance was a long ways off, or it looked that way then. And that was our grieving process. That was really our survival, was having a purpose. We felt that if we used our voices for a small window of time, that other parents who may have been rejecting their children because they were gay would look at us and maybe second think their opinions.
I was like most police officers, you know, we didn't buy into the hate crime thing, you know, every crime's a hate crime. And, you know, when I saw students were dropping out of the University of Wyoming, I saw gay professors that were giving up their jobs and leaving. And it really hit me that a hate crime doesn't just impact the victim and a tight group around the victim, but it goes through a whole class of people.
More of that interview today at 3 on Denver 7. A tiny poodle found in Texas may belong to a family right here in Colorado, and a shelter volunteer is trying to reunite them. Barb Hall says a woman and a young child showed up at the shelter in Toole, Texas on Christmas Eve, but their poodle wasn't there. About 2 weeks later, Animal Control brought in this toy poodle. Hall says the dog is as sweet as can be, and she'll adopt it herself if she can't find the true owners. For more information, go to thedenverchannel.com. Very cute.